people, I'm Ginny Metheral. I'm a 4th generation witch. I want to talk today about witchcraft and mental health. I just wanted to talk you through my struggles with mental health and how I used witchcraft as part of my treatment for those very issues. You might notice that I'm wearing the most beautiful earrings at the moment. Aren't they pretty? Yes. These came from a company called Louisa. Louisa have just sent me a couple of new pieces to try on. So I thought we'd do a quick unboxing and see what I've got. Some earrings. Aren't they beautiful? They would be beautiful if I could show them to you. These are part of the new range of jewellery. Their jewellery is brilliant, actually. It is non-tarnish, non-wearing, and the ones that you saw me wearing earlier, I've had for over a year, and I wear them constantly, and they look as good today as they were then. I love these ones, though. Very pretty. This one is their charm necklace. Isn't it glorious? Gosh, isn't that lovely? Little charms on it. I love the mixed metal. So trendy at the moment to have mixed metals, and I think that's beautiful. Now, one of the reasons I ordered these particular earrings is because a couple of years ago I ordered their Kayla gold drop earrings, which I really, really liked. And being an utter numpty, I lost the gold drop, and I'm only left with the actual sort of green stone that they hung off. So I ordered these ones in order to get a second pair of earrings, and B, they're interchangeable. So I can put the green stone on these earrings comme ça, or I can have them both hanging. I really like this sort of charm interchangeableness of the earrings and the versatility. I think they're glorious. This is affordable jewellery which lasts and is beautiful. The link is in the description box below. Thank you, Louisa, for sponsoring this video. So back to mental health and witchcraft. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm only going to give you a general overview of my personal mental health struggles because you'll be bored senseless otherwise. It started when I first became pregnant. I didn't react well to pregnancy hormones, and I certainly didn't react well to not having pregnancy hormones, and had postnatal depression. I had it very, very badly. I was psychotic. I was should have been probably locked up. Just due to the system at the time, it took over a year for me to get any help via the doctor. So I had to use my own witchcraft in order to lessen the problems that I was going through. It was only after I went to one of my coven and they were like, well, you've got an attachment on you, a negative attachment, a negative entity. Now, I'm not saying that this negative entity caused the mental health struggles. However, it certainly exacerbated them into far, far worse than they would have been if it had just been me I was dealing with. So this had to be taken off. Once I had taken the negative entity off, it enabled the drugs that I needed and the therapy, the talking therapies that I needed to work. And so instead of not struggling and struggling and struggling, suddenly it was a dramatic change and the drugs started to work. I needed that therapy at the time. However, I don't think that therapy would have worked unless I had had my coven with me to remove the negative entity that I had had on me at that time causing these problems. So how did they remove it? Physically is the answer. Grabbing it, taking it off, destroying it. Do you think that you might have a negative entity on you? If you do, the easiest way to detect this is to take a stick of incense. I shall show you exactly how you're going to do it. So I have got some rose flavoured incense because, you know, I love a bit of rose. You can use whatever incense you like. Palo Santo, sage, it doesn't matter. And what you're going to do is first detect whether you have a negative entity. And this is why you're using incense. Now, how do you detect it? You will feel it as you're taking the incense stick around your head. So take the incense in around your head in a nice big circle. Now you will feel as you go across the front of your face that it will be smooth, won't it? Like curtains drawing. You'll feel as smooth, there's no obstructions as you're taking it across the front of your face. But as you take it across the back, if you have a negative entity on you, you'll feel a sort of bump, or it'll feel a bit sticky, or it'll feel that you can't sort of pull the incense straight. Your hand involuntarily is pushed out. This is a sign of a negative entity. Yeah, I know, it's serious stuff. You've discovered that you might have a negative entity or negative energy on you. How do you remove it? Find out where it is using the smoke. So take your smoke, and where you think it's a bit sticky, that is the area where it will be clinging on. Using your smoke, really scrape that area with your incense stick. This is important. This is going to loosen its hold upon your aura. Scrape that stick through. So how do we take it off? Well, quite easily. I want you to rub your hands together. The act of rubbing your hands together gets heat in them and also brings to bear your intention into your hands. Now, this is important. Rub your hands together. Reach round to the area where you have felt the energy or entity is attached and literally grab that air just above your head and pull and throw out of the window. Do it several times. This is really important because you might only get bits of it. You can also scrape that area down the back of your head and then grab and throw. You can also take your incense and give it another little scrub with the smoke. Scrape, grab, throw. This should get it off you. It is quite difficult, and this is really quite advanced witchcraft, this. If you are unsure whether you've got an entity or you've got rid of this entity, why not come and join me on Patreon? There is a group chat there. We will be able to help you. It's a wonderful community and we can support you in your struggles. And I will get my students to take it off you because it's really good practice for them. If that is what you think, come and join us on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Ginny Metheral and we will help. Otherwise, don't forget to go and have a look at the beautiful Louisa. The link is in the description box below. And I will see you in my next video.